Today we are going to talk about my rocket-powered traffic cone. Cone means rocket. So it's got ABS fins. I cut through the traffic cone material and embedded them in it. The plastic itself has these little dovetail cuts, so that way we're going to fill it with 2-part foam, and it's going to anchor in the motor. So really excited. I'm actually going to cut off the base as well. This is a lot of drag, and I've already launched a traffic cone before. You can see it on my YouTube channel. It was about 4 years ago, so we're revisiting what I've done before. But it's going to be better, more better. So the motor itself is my SpaceX Mini. It's a 6 Bates grain motor with a 1 Finosil grain, so it's technically a 7 grain. So the Bates grains, they look like this, and I cast them in my my silicone molds. This fuel is the R-Candy, the sorbitol rocket fuel, the same mixture that I've been using for quite a while. And it's going to be special because I haven't ever used a Finosil grain like this before, so it's going to be exciting. And it's up at the front, so when it ignites, this should generate a copious amount of gases that will easily ignite the grains in front of it. And then with that, this has a different surface area exposure than this one. They're both very neutral, but this one will burn much quicker. It has a thinner web than this one. You notice how thick the thickness it has to go through. So about halfway through the burn, this grain will be gone, and then it'll be left with Bates grains, which will, in effect, the thrust curve will be high at the beginning and then drop, but it will be both level in both senses. And so with that in mind, it's the Estes rockets, they do the exact same thrust curve. They have a high thrust at the beginning and then sustain the thrust, which is great for when you're already going up. And it really helps for high altitudes. This motor has about 4.1 pounds of fuel, which I'm expecting an ISP of about 115. That's pretty reasonable for sugar fuel. At a KN of about 260, it's going to have a total of 2,100 Newton seconds. The motor itself has a mass fraction of 63%. The nozzle is made of stainless steel, so it's a little bit heavier, but it's reusable, so I love that about it. I use silicone O-rings, so that seals under the heat and pressure. It does pretty well. The red silicone is pretty good for that kind of torture. And then the snap ring holds it all in place in both the forward and the back. So, and then basically when this is installed in the rocket, I don't know the final mass fraction, but I am expecting it to go much higher than the last time, which we calculated that it went 1,200 feet. I'm expecting this one to go around 3,000 feet up, so it's going to be exciting, very fast. And then finally, my advice for today is make some tea. That's good. Don't add sugar to it, just leave it as tea. It's a lot better like that. Have your pinky out too, it's much better.